My name is Scott Hoffman, and I'm one of the partners at Folio Literary Management. You know, the same way that actors and actresses and athletes have agents, authors do as well. And that's what we do at Folio. We represent their interests, we sell their books, we make sure that their publishers are living up to their agreements, and we allow authors to maximize the value of their intellectual property. Publishing is actually a second career for me. I was in politics for just about 10 years. I was a partner in a lobbying firm in Washington, D.C., and I hated my life. I was asked to compromise my core values on basically a daily basis. And so I looked for a way out. And at that point I realized that my two favorite things on the planet were books and deals, and there was a profession where I could do book deals for a living. So I'm one of the most fortunate guys on the planet because I get to combine my two passions in my day-to-day job. Politics and the book business are, on the face, seemingly very different. I was immediately surprised when I started in the book business just how nice people were. In politics, it's all about what somebody else can do for you. And in the book business, people are much more willing to give of themselves. You still get stabbed in the back every once in a while, but it's with a cocktail toothpick rather than with a gigantic dagger. And so there were so many people who were willing to talk to me about the things that were important to me in my life and about my career in the book business as opposed to politics, where everybody's trying to undermine each other. And so I certainly wound up in the right place for me. The future of publishing is about authors talking directly to their readers without interference from gatekeepers. You know, the business has changed very much over the past 10 years. In the past, it used to be about who's going to keep you from talking to your audience. Now, there's nobody to stand in the way. There are so many more tools for authors to talk directly to the people who need their information that there's no excuse for just not getting your message out right now. You know, I don't have very many personal daily rituals, but we have a couple of rituals at the company that we engage in. Whenever somebody does a deal of a certain level, for instance, sells a book for a client, gets a certain kind of deal, we give them a token of the company's appreciation. We get them their own bobblehead doll, and so people are always looking to do the deal that's going to get them that bobblehead. We end all of our staff meetings the same way, with me telling the people who work with me that it's time to go out and sell books. And it's good because it reminds everybody why we're there. It gives everybody a shared sense of purpose and creates a sense of community, and that particular ritual has served us well. One of my mentors from Washington actually just passed away, and unfortunately I went down to the funeral a couple of weeks ago. He was a fabulous guy and was one of the few people who managed to have a career in DC for 40 or 50 years and still managed to keep their integrity. And one of the things I learned from him was that it doesn't matter how old you are or how smart you are or how tall you are. What matters is how well you can articulate your vision and how well you can share what the world should be, what you think the world should be with other people.